Yeah.
Brother, I could never be with a man. Pause. No, outside of the obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Just the disrespect. It's just the disrespect. Guys!
Girls.
What? Are you mad?
We're back in the fucking studio.
We're back in a stizidi.
Yes, sir.
We've just got back from Sweden.
We did Stockholm.
Yeah, we put my hands up.
Well gone.
I shouldn't have gone.
Tell me why.
Because I just shouldn't have gone. The flight time didn't get me there until so I just landed, for context, I just landed in Gatwick Airport.
Yeah.
I didn't even leave the airport. And I got straight back on the flight to Sweden. You men were already there.
Yeah.
I didn't get there till 6 p.m.
Yeah.
We left at 7:30 p.m. So by the time I got to I think I got to the hotel at 7:10. We left at 7:30.
Yeah.
Went to the event. The alcohol hit me like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing in that
Sweden?
country.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're fermenting the alcohol over there or distilling it, whatever they're doing, aging it, brother. It hit me like that. And I was drinking from a bottle with no label.
Yeah, fat. It was clear. Clear contents.
Yeah. It was a bottle with no label. I couldn't open the thing. The island bottle.
Yeah, I
I
had to
couldn't
pop
open
it for you.
Pause.
Was indeed.
So yeah, and then we went to the event, and then I went to bed, and that was it. And I woke up groggy and tired this morning to get straight back on the plane,
Yeah.
and my back's killing me.
And do you know why? You know, obviously you said you shouldn't have gone, but do you know why it was a good thing you did go?
Go on.
For the story, bro.
This story I just told?
No, for the story in general.
For the plot?
For the plot. For the twist.
The plot was thick.
Exactly.
Yeah, the plot was thick
Exactly.
and creamy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Exactly.
Yeah. It was, the event was cool.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
It was actually all right,
I
man.
haven't been to one in I think the last one we went to, was it in London? Or was it in Brom?
R&B Slow Jams. Last one we went to was in Wembley.
Wembley, you're right.
Yeah.
Box Park. Yeah.
It was cool. But bro, the events are always cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Chucky and Taser, them man are doing
Shout them out. Shout out Matthew as well.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But
Well gone.
they're not going to see me on a plane.
For another one.
Again, for another one.
Yeah.
And,
Period? Or
no,
for a while?
For a long time.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Because that's insane.
Yeah.
The thing locks at 11.
Yeah, fine. Let's keep it UK.
Yeah.
Let's keep it UK for us.
Yeah,
for
but
us.
I heard they're doing a Christmas. They said they're doing a Christmas one.
Yeah, but a little. I don't know if that's released yet. Yeah, it's not. It's
Oh,
not.
is it not released?
No. The venue isn't. The venue isn't released.
Okay,
He told us on a hush hush.
Yeah. My bad.
Matthew told us on a hush hush.
My bad.
So we know the scoop.
My bad. Lock away. All right, cool, man. Throw away the key. All good.
We know the scoop. Yeah.
My bad. I
But
nearly
yeah.
spilled all those
Yeah,
beans.
but fair play to him, man.
Yeah, they're killing it. I love that event so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, guys,
Girls.
let's get straight into the question of the week. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
feel like I've read or listened to a question of the week in
Ages.
Years, it feels like.
Ages. Right. So the question of the week this week is, what's the worst way you've been scammed? I've got 2, 4, 6. I've only got 7 today.
I've only got 4.
All right, cool. I'll start first. What's the worst way you've been scammed? When he smiled with his teeth.
That's a scam. A catfish thing.
Caveat.
Yeah.
Your teeth are looking clean. Clean. Clean.
Since America.
Audience, his teeth are looking clean. He's been on that TW journey,
Allow
and
me,
it's
man.
looking clean.
Allow me, man. Safe.
Stop.
Just making sure there's no mutton in there.
Oh God.
So yeah. Teeth. When he smiled with his teeth, he scammed me.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Catfish thing.
Catfish. So clearly his Instagram profile or like his grid is always like, just close mouth.
That's
These
harsh,
ones,
bro.
Close mouth.
Yeah,
thing.
that's rough.
Yeah, speak.
Cool. Worst way you've been scammed. My ex asked me to pay him to come back into the house after an argument.
My ex asked me to pay. Oh.
Yeah, he left the house, stormed out, and she was like, are you coming back or what? And man's like, what's it worth?
Pay me.
How badly do you want me back?
Run me some pee.
Yeah, run me P and I'll be back.
Wow.
That's soft. That's soft white
audacious.
era.
That's very audacious. What's the worst way you've been scammed? I paid 2 bags for a flat deposit during COVID. Turned out to be teenage Spanish hackers. Peak.
Brother, hackers in this day and age will be taken over. My mum nearly got swindled. My mum nearly got swindled by that old text, the one that your mum got.
Yeah, when
The
it's
fucking,
like,
"Mum,
oh, I've lost my phone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I've lost my phone. My new
Yeah.
number is da 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 da. Whatever. Donut, man.
Peak.
Yeah. Bro, I don't know how they keep getting these mums, bro.
Yeah, my mum was stressing, mate.
Yeah.
Damn.
What the fuck happened? Nothing.
They stay scamming these mums, bro.
Yeah, it'll be literally be like, oh, I'm lost in town. I need like a tenner to get a taxi home, mum, please, and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Brother, it's nuts. And my thing is, I keep seeing real estate TikTok, basically.
Okay.
Bare yards on my TikTok. And
That's my Instagram more than anything.
brother. I'm certain like 50% of these are CGI.
Because
I'm
they're
looking-
them huge.
They're immaculate and they're huge.
Yeah.
Pause. And I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I'm like zooming in, like, is this a real yard? And if I just lived in fucking Abu Dhabi and I'm trying to drop like 5 million a yard and I'm seeing this yard, this thing could not exist. And these man could be like, yeah, run the holding deposit, yada, yada, yada. And I'd be like,
Valid.
yeah, and they could show me like a walkthrough video and I'd be like, oh, that's a real yard. Bro, it's AI. It's not a yard.
That's so true. Damn.
Yeah, they could be like, oh, give me 20K holding deposit right now. I'll be like, yeah, it's safe.
And
Hold
then
that.
That's gone.
Yard don't exist. Anyway,
Damn.
scams. Right. Worst way you've been scammed. Oh God, I remember that. Excuse me. I was at McDonald's and a guy in his 40s asked for £1 to get the bus to the hospital. I gave him it because he looked well dressed and I just assumed he had nothing on him. He walked up to the counter and bought a mayo chicken and then laughed in my face.
The laughed in my face? That's
Laughed in my face
disrespectful.
while eating a mayo chicken.
He knew there was no repercussions.
Yeah, 100%.
He knew there was
said, "What's he-
not
what are you
going to
gonna
be
do, bro?"
repercussions.
What are you gonna do? I'm eating this mayo chicken in your fucking boat, big
There's
man.
nothing you're going to
What are you
do
gonna do
about
about it? Give me another £1.
Immediately.
Yeah, because this time I do want to get the bus. You donut. Nah, that's horrible.
Oh, that is
When I was
horrible.
reading that one, that reminded me specifically of the petrol station time.
I remember the worst way, not even the worst way I got scammed, but how I got scammed and I didn't even realize I got scammed until it was too late. So I was in Paris last year
Subtle flex.
and
Just the way you said that sounded like a flex. I don't know why. Do you get that, Ellis?
I didn't, to be
Okay,
fair.
sorry.
but
My bad.
I was in France last year.
Yeah.
I was on the side of Europe last year, right? And I think it was a day I was going to Disneyland Paris, but obviously, not obviously, taking the train there as opposed to Uber or whatever, because there's a direct train that takes you to Disneyland Paris. And underground thing, I don't really know how the thing, obviously it's in French as well, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't see if there was a breader in the service thing, so I just used the machine. Obviously, don't speak French, didn't know what I was doing, but there was a breader that came up, oh, you need help, where you going, blah, 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 this, that, and yeah.
I know exactly the same guy.
Yeah.
I've met that same
Yeah.
I've met him.
Yeah. Well, do you need help, blah, blah, blah. And I explained the situation, day trip, Disneyland Paris and back, say less, blah, blah. He's like, cool, €8, cash, and we'll sort it. I was like, cool. I had to obviously go to the ATM, get money, boom, 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 boom. And this spreader went onto the machine, boom, boom, boom. He showed it to me, said £80 or €80. I was like, okay, cool. I gave it to him. He did a thing, boom, 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 boom. Ticket. Went there, had a good time. Didn't think anything of it. Ticket worked, blah, blah. On the way back, put the ticket in. You know when it goes in, comes out, and the gates don't open? I'm thinking, huh? And again, huh? Went to, in the Disneyland Paris area, went to that cashier, whatever, or the store. I was like, bro, I bought a return ticket. This thing ain't working. Wagwan. A man looked at it, flipped around and said, this is a kid's single.
It's just in French.
It's a kid's single. I
Kids
said,
will spin me. I would grab someone's collar if they say
I
kids.
said, pardon? I've never been to, I told him to check again.
No.
Because I saw what that Donny inputted and it said A bones for return. And this man is telling me it's a kid's single.
Wow, he spun you.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, it was the Donny in the, he's like, oh, was he wearing the, for lack of a better term, like TFL uniform? I said, I don't remember. No, he's like,
He's a bread.
Bro,
He just gave you money to a guy.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh, bro.
I was so angry. And there was nothing I could do.
I remember I was also in Paris years ago.
Yeah.
This motherfucker he scammed me. I was with my my girlfriend at the time. This is like, I think I was like 19. Went to Paris. One guy, same typical, not even typical, just a normal street guy, and was like, "Oh, do you want a bracelet?"
Okay.
To my girl.
Oh, you said it to your girl, not to you?
Yeah, not to me. He's like,
Okay.
"Do you want a bracelet?" And she was like, "Nah, I'm okay." And he was like, "No, like typical bullshit. Beautiful wrist deserves a beautiful bracelet. Beautiful girl, all this kind of thing." I was like, "Chill out, man.
Yeah.
Chill out.
I haven't got the money.
Yeah,
Stop.
I didn't have anything.
Just stop.
I was like, relax. And he was like, no. He's like, okay, I'll tell you what, like, you don't. He was like, look, I think you, like, I just want you to, like, see my profession and see what I do, because I tie the bracelets in a very special way, and I'm going to make the bracelet here in front of you. You don't have to give me any money or anything, but, like, I'm very proud of what I do. So I was like, all right, cool. So he took her wrist, and he kept saying Hakuna Matata. Randomly, as he's spinning and twisting this shit, he said, Hakuna Matata. He wasn't even singing it, he was just saying it.
Just saying it.
He said, Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. And I was like, what's going on? And then he was like, see how pretty this is? Hakuna Matata.
That's witchcraft.
Yeah, brother. And then at the end of it, she was like, oh yeah, that's cool. He was like, 30 euros. And she was like, what? I was like, what?
Yeah.
It was like 30 euros. And we were like, nah, we said we didn't want it.
Yeah.
He's like, it's on her wrist. She obviously wanted it. I was like, what are you on about, big man? You heard her say no. And he was like, she's got it.
Yeah.
And my guy was like, take it back. He was like, what am I supposed to do with it? What am I supposed to do with it?
I made it for you.
I made it for you. 30 euros. All right. And he said, I'm calling the police.
Oh my God.
I gave him the 30 and kissed my teeth. That's all I had for the day. I had zero money on me. That's what I had for the day. This fucking Hakuna Matata guy
Oh, yeah.
pissed me off, bro.
You French Donnies?
Yeah, stop.
Stop it, man. Stop it. Fuck's sake. Anyway, what's the worst way you've been scammed?
Kid's single.
Fam, the kid's single.
I said, this is a kid's single. I'd be mortified.
I wish I could have seen my face as he said that. That's how spun I was. I asked him to check again. It didn't make sense to me.
Kid's single! Wow!
Oh, fuck.
All right, bet.
All right. What's the worst way you've been scammed? When he said he'd change. Nigerians strike again.
Brother, I was streaming one time, yeah? I was streaming one time.
Yeah.
And I was doing this, I told you, I started doing a Caramel Converse segment on the stream, right?
Yes.
And basically what we'd do is, these girls were sending in their like Hinge conversations and shit. And on Hinge, you can send in a video,
Okay.
but it's on your bio. You don't send it in, sorry, it's on your bio. There's a
Okay.
video on your bio.
Okay.
So every time people scroll on it, you can do like a voice note or a video or whatever. There was a guy on there, one African guy, his bio video was like, please for the love of God, give me a second chance.
Oh my God.
So, brother was preempting the cheat before he's met the girl. He said, please for the love of God, give me another chance.
Give me another chance.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man's apologizing before he's even done the act.
Wow. Yeah,
I was like,
say
wow,
less.
certain man are just,
He's tapped in.
yeah, he's locked in, bro.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
gonna hurt you, but just give me a second
Just give
chance.
me a second chance. It will be worth it.
Right, worst way you've been scammed. Plain simple, being attracted to men.
Cool.
Heterosexuality, she deems a scam.
Cool.
Which I hear, to be fair.
Cool. Yeah, because
I
on a
hear
VV, yeah. On a vice versa,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother, I could never be with a man. Pause. No, outside of the obvious reasons.
yeah.
Just the disrespect. It's just the disrespect. I wouldn't firm it, big man.
That's hilarious.
Wow. I won't be able to firm it.
The disrespect is hilarious. Right, what's the worst way you've been scammed? I bought a $100 rice cooker and the motherfucker sent me a picture of it.
These Facebook Marketplace things.
Yeah, dangerous place, man.
Yeah, I remember seeing a thing one time where someone said they ordered a PS4. They ordered and paid for a PS4, and they got sent 2 PS2s.
Do the math.
They got sent 2 PS2s, bro. Oh, bro, I'll scream because you're actively trying to mug me off way more.
I would be chuckling at the post office.
Yeah, fact.
Chuckling, and the person behind the till would be like, "What are you laughing at?
What are you laughing at, bro?" I
if
just
only
got
you knew.
scammed.
If only you knew.
My mate ordered a fucking lens once and got sent like 2 bags of sweets. And something to weigh.
Ever forgive one of our boys, I won't name him,
Yeah.
for inviting me and Rem to join the pyramid scheme.
Yeah. Yeah.
He bailed, bro. After uni, I was at my lowest point financially.
Yeah.
My lowest point. I really
Everything's
was.
sweet in me
Yeah,
today.
bro. You got the giggles today. I was at my lowest point, and
It's funny because I know what that looks
yeah,
like.
bro. I was desperate, and somehow he just knew it.
Yeah.
And he bailed me up. He never rings me. He bailed me and he was like, "Brother, what are you doing on Sunday?" And I was like, "Oh, I've got this, that. I've got work at like 5 o'clock on Monday." He's like, "Right, I can't tell you what it is, but I need you to drive to Birmingham on Sunday, 7 p.m. I've already like warned Rem, you're gonna pick him up, and I need you, man, at this location." And I was like, "What is it, bro?"
Yeah.
He was like, "You're gonna be fucking rich, bro. You're gonna be rich, and I want to bring all my boys in with me." And I was like, "Damn, bro, what is this?"
He was
like,
looking out.
Yeah. I was like, "Bro, you have to tell me something." He was like, "Bro, I can't tell you nothing. You just have to come. It's gonna change your life." I was like, "I bet, bro." Filled up my car with petrol, money I didn't have.
Money you didn't have yet.
Drove, picked up Rem, went to this thing like, "What's all this money? What's all this money?" Went in there, brother. Fucking pyramid scheme. They said for a small fee of £500 signing up fee, you'll start at like whatever tier they said it was, like worker B tier or something like that, and then they'll bring in the senior vice assistant president of the Midlands, twice removed, to come in and be like, "I make 8K a month just from the pyramid trickles, and it only took me 3 years of graft. And all you need to do," I think what they were doing is they're basically selling cheaper utilities or some shit like that. So you're door knocking and convincing people to change over their like water, gas, and electric and internet over to their thing, which was slightly cheaper, and then you get paid commission of it, and a certain percentage of your commission will go to your like little leader, which would have been our boy. He would have been my little line manager, my little Scientology fucking dad. So, and he was like, "Yeah, cool." And then everyone that you recruit, same thing.
Yeah.
So once you've got enough worker bees under you, you get promoted to this, which means you get like an extra commission or whatever. Long story short, I kissed my teeth and drove back home.
What a waste of petrol.
Waste of petrol, waste of time. I was so cross.
Cross.
For lack of a better word, I was so cross with him.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So you let me drive all the way up here on my Sunday evening for this
pyramid scheme.
bullshit.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that.
And he was like, "Bro, I know," but I was like, £500 is all I've got.
Yeah, literally.
That's every penny I have in the world. And
Literally.
you know what he said to me? "It's worth it."
It sounds like a drug deal.
Yeah, he said it's worth it. I was like, "Fuck you, man."
All right, I've got 3 left. I'm just going to read them off back to back, yeah? What's the worst way you've been scammed? This man told me he was a 6-foot dreadhead. Turned out to be a 5'0" manipulator.
Wow. Claiming, you know what's actually insane? Claiming to have dreads when you don't. It's fucking nuts. Fuck the height thing. Claiming to be a dreadhead when you don't have dreads is the
insane.
funniest thing I can imagine.
That's insane. Unless you just went up to her and said, "Oh yeah, I cut him off," but then the height thing is
Yeah,
it's just stupid.
you're a liar anyway.
Long story
A
short.
5 foot nothing manipulator.
Yeah.
Damn.
Facts.
You know what I random? Do you know what I realized in America?
Well done.
Average height is not a thing over there. There's either
True.
short guys
Yeah.
or tall guys.
Yeah.
There's no middle ground.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah,
Or
fair.
kids. It's one of the three. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, it was. Did you find that?
Kind of. I thought everyone was quite small out there, to be fair.
Yeah, bro.
I don't think there was many tall people.
But yeah,
I
but
didn't see
the
many
ones that were
people.
tall were fucking
tall.
tall,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, fair.
But yeah, everyone was
Fair.
offended because all the guys would come up to us and be like, "You man are just liars, isn't it?" And we are like, "What are you on about?" It's like, "You're not even short. This whole short king, woe is me, little pity party you man have been doing for the last few years, it's all bullshit because you're not even short." And I was thinking, no, but you're short.
Yeah.
You're short, big man. You're short.
It's big.
Yeah, it was weird. Also, yeah, if you want to feel tall, Seattle. That's where you want to
Yeah.
Really?
be. I was the tallest man there.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't make no sense.
Fucking hell.
Seattle's where you want to be.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Influx of Asians.
Yeah. Japanese.
Oh, really?
Influx, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're just towering over them.
Bro, and sushi off the chain in Seattle.
I had
Valid.
sushi for the first time the other day.
For the first
never
time.
had sushi?
I never,
before?
but it was Australian sushi.
Huh?
Huh?
I went to Trafford Centre in Manchester,
Yeah.
and there's a new like chain starting. It's like Australian sushi. It was banging. It was really good.
It's the first time you had sushi.
It was the first time, yeah. So it wasn't traditional sushi, but yeah,
What did you
I
get?
never had it before. I can't even remember. It wasn't even. To be fair, there's a class of sushi. It wasn't even fish.
What was
It was like teriyaki chicken. It was like the same sort of thing, like rice, cucumber, like wrapped and stuff, but then it had like teriyaki chicken in it instead of fish.
I mean, that's still sushi.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that is sushi.
still
Yeah,
sushi. It
doesn't have
just
to be
wasn't
for it
fish.
to be sushi.
It was good though.
First time. So what did you have when you went to Nobu that time?
I only had the breakfast.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I've only
yeah.
I've only had breakfast.
Yeah,
there.
fair.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
I need to have it more.
Yeah, sushi's lit,
Yeah,
man.
sushi's
Like,
fucking
good
banging.
sushi, yeah.
Sushi's lit.
Where? Yeah, the sushi I had in Seattle was fucking unreal. I had another place in America I had sushi, which was like, yeah.
I can imagine like Whole Foods being good for sushi or something like that.
Probs.
No
You
idea,
know
to
what
be
I
honest.
fucking saw on
Good
TikTok the other
quality.
day?
Walk on.
Couple of these man are doing chicken sushi,
What?
as in sashimi.
What?
Yeah, I seen it. They were doing raw chicken sashimi.
What?
What?
Yeah, it was vile to look at.
Nah.
Yeah, it was
Nah.
vile. Yep, there you go. Second one
Japan?
down. Yep.
This can't
Yeah.
be a thing. No, no,
Toriyashi.
no.
Yep.
No.
No. That can't be a thing.
Yep, it is, bro.
To be fair, do you know that guy who did the raw chicken experiment, what Rem did on a Trust News? He's still doing it. He's on like day fucking 110 or something.
Oh,
Just
fuck.
eating raw chicken.
Eating raw chicken. He said it's a fucking myth. You
To
don't,
be fair,
you don't
I
die
have-
from it. It's a myth.
I have heard that
That's in fucking that's
salmonella.
insane.
That's insane.
Salmonella can be mitigated. I can't remember the process, but you can mitigate salmonella like quite effectively.
Because he was
which is
doing
what
it
they're-
to prove it wrong. Like, mate, you're fine.
Yeah, but I'm not.
I
doing
still
that.
would. Yeah, of
I'm
course
still
I
not
would.
eating that. Look at it. I'm still not eating that.
To chew on that bitch?
Yeah, it would be disgusting.
Grainy.
It would be
Yeah.
disgusting. I know a raw chicken bite whenever I get
Yeah,
it. I know it.
yeah,
I
you-
spit it
Yeah.
out.
Oh.
Nah.
It's the worst. It literally is the worst.
I can't even have that much raw fish, to be fair. Like when I'm eating like salmon nigiri is my bag. I can get about, I think eight pieces is my limit before my brain is like, you're eating raw fish.
Yeah.
For some reason, the texture starts to change in my mouth. And I'm like, I'm eating raw meat. Pause.
Yeah. Okay. I hear you.
A lot of it. Stop. There's only so
Before
much
something
sushi.
happens,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's only so much sushi I can eat.
All right. Worst way you've been scammed. My dumbass husband bought weed, but they gave him a bag of oolong tea and took the money.
What? There is a show or a film. I can't remember what it was.
Caveat. Sorry. I love how you've got something for everything I
Sorry.
say. No, don't be sorry. It's good.
Oh,
I enjoy
okay,
it.
good, gang. I'm sure there's a thing where a guy's like, oh, I can't remember what fucking film it is. A guy's trying to buy weed, and then one bread just like, he gets a.
I know what you. I
It's
know what
the-
you're gonna
it's
say.
The Office, no?
Is it the Office or maybe the In-Betweeners or
it's
something?
The Office.
In betweeners, he
Oh,
Does he
there-
get like a tea bag or something?
yeah,
one-
he gets
there's
a
one in
tea
the
bag,
Office.
rips
Rips it
it.
open
Yeah,
and-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I
Yeah,
thought you were talking about The Office one.
yeah, I remember. He literally just rolls it, splits a tea bag.
Oh, and he makes him smoke it, didn't he? Didn't he make him smoke it? He makes Jay smoke it.
No. He just rolls it up, and he's just like, "There's your weed," and he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "That's weed. That's weed, mate." And he's like,
Jesus
"What?" And he's like, £5.
That man was such pussy in that show. That man was such pussy in the show. They will let every man do whatever they want to them.
What was the funniest show back in the day?
In-Betweeners
Oh, it
is
was
like
brilliant.
gotta be top 5 funniest
Yeah.
shows
Like-
of all time.
Yeah.
It really
You'd be
is.
in hysterics watching
Hysterics, bro.
that. Fuck, what a good show.
And Homeboy's sister was a fucking baddie.
Yes, she
Oh
was.
my
Neil's,
god.
Neil's sister. Her.
Immediately came up.
Yeah.
It immediately came up.
That one.
Yeah.
Yes, that one, bro.
That
Jesus.
wasn't fair
Yeah,
to
yeah,
see
it
back in
wasn't.
the day.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah, I forgot about that.
She was always wearing that silk, innit?
What's the worst way you've been scammed? Subscribing to the Patreon and never seeing James topless.
Did I say I'll do it on Patreon?
Fuck knows, I don't remember.
Hands up, that is a scam. that is a Lagos level scam if I've ever said anything in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
I
hilarious.
really did say those
Yeah,
things.
You have. I can't remember if it
But
was a
people
Patreon
just don't
episode.
let stuff go. That was like 3 years
Yeah,
ago.
They don't. They
Yeah.
really don't. They
And I was
really
on
don't.
like a health mission and I thought I was gonna be shredded. And then
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna talk myself into a circle if
You are.
I carry on.
You are.
Maybe one day, innit? Let's not bury the hope.
Okay.
Maybe one day.
Maybe. All right.
It was maybe. Shit, no.
Let's not. Anyway, guys, welcome to the show.
Next live show, I'm going top. Joking.
Don't set a precedent, please.
Yeah, wherever our next
Please.
show is, buy tickets. That is going topless. Right,
God.
guys, welcome back.
Welcome back indeed.
I feel like we haven't done one of these introductions in a while.
We haven't.
We're so happy to have you guys.
Facts.
We've been so busy and so like this is our first episode that we're just like back to normal.
Yep.
But everything is done. We're
Yep.
fully back to normal.
Yep.
This is the first proper one, so
In
I'm really
months.
excited. In
Yeah,
months, and
literally
I'm
months.
gassed. This episode is coming out today, but
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be late because we fucked up our schedule a little bit. But that is fine. Ellis is told us he's going to get it up same day, which has
Hey.
never happened before.
Hey,
So
Editing Menace
yeah,
for a reason.
guys, please. Here are cries. Because if you do like Shits and Gigs and you like Fuad and I and you like what we do
Yeah.
and you like extra shit that we might be doing, you might have seen episodes where we're like, oh, did Fuad ever take James on that food tour in the US? Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, do you remember that time when like they were saying that they wanted to try like skateboarding and stuff? Did they ever do that?
Maybe.
Maybe. They always love to talk about like they can cook and they can do all that shit, but like no one's ever seen it. Maybe some people have.
Maybe some people have. Yeah.
And if you haven't, that's because you're not on Patreon.
Facts.
So what you need to do right now is go on over to patreon.com/shits and gigs.
Yes, sir.
And then you can digest all the extra content that we do over there. You can have a normal Shits and Gigs episode every Thursday just to wet your beak. And then every Saturday, you have a nice log cabin episode
Yes, sir.
where you can see Fuad and I do cook-offs,
You can.
do skateboarding,
Yes, sir.
jump out of planes.
Come on.
And all the other fun things that we've done over there that I can't remember. Go on the US food truck tour that
sir.
came out recently. That
Yes,
was
sir.
fun. But anyway, guys, patreon.com/shits and gigs. Go over there and enjoy.
Please.
If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel. If you are listening on any audio platform, please give us a nice rating. 5 stars is preferable, but whatever you say.
Say it with your chest.
And next up on the agenda is I have some recommendations.
Oh, let's go.
I have some recommendations.
S, plural.
Plural.
I'm excited. Let me set up.
Yeah, I actually had so many recommendations. I had to
Part one, part two it.
Yeah, part one, part two it.
Oh my God.
I've got more to come the next time we record.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
All right. I love a recommendation.
Don't we all?
Okay, cool. I'm locked.
Right.
I'm locked.
So, first one, I watched this on the plane, on the way home. When the fuck did I watch this? I watched it on a plane at a time in my life.
Cool.
Monkey Man.
Oh, Dev Patel. I know that's going to be heavy.
Huh?
Okay.
It's a movie.
Okay.
You man.
Okay.
It's a movie. What?
Yeah, that's me tonight. That's me
Brother,
tonight.
On the way back, it was on the way back from New York. A guy like a few rows down from me was watching it, and every time I would catch a glimpse, man was just fighting. And I was thinking, how much fucking fighting is going on in this movie?
Yeah.
Every time I look, they're fighting.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to watch it. Brother, watched it. God damn it.
Locked in.
Wow, it's a movie.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Fuck, Monkey Man's a fucking movie, bro.
Say less. Because I remember seeing it when it was obviously earlier this year around summertime. Obviously, it came out in the movies. I saw the trailer, blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking, okay, this looks good. And it's like, it's got that John Wick-esque feel to it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's good, bro.
Say less.
Right, this is not a recommendation. We've touched on it briefly, but I think everyone needs to hear. I know you don't feel this way, but I feel like I owe the people an apology.
Okay.
It's a bit overdue. My Hero's actually good.
I'll let you land.
The first 3 to 4 episodes of this most recent season of My Hero were some of the worst anime I've seen in my life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my hands up
More
and say,
than 3 to 4 episodes.
yeah,
way more.
Some of the worst anime I've seen.
Yeah.
And so at that point, it felt appropriate for Fuad and I to come on here and be like, I'm fucking done with this show. It's bullshit and I hate it. I'm over it. I went, when we were in Scotland
Yeah.
recently, I binged the following like 9 episodes back to back that day.
Yeah.
That was an experience.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
That was a fucking experience, Fuad. Wow.
The reason, the thing is, I am completely, it's like a Venn diagram in my head at the moment, because I understand where you're coming from in the apology, but I also still stand by what I said. Because I watched it week by week by week,
Yeah.
it wasn't as gripping, as it has been for you, because you watched 9 episodes in one sitting.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong, the Arms was finally Arms in. The storyline was getting better. I think I'm not even up to date. I think there's an ep or 2 out at the moment. But yeah, the fight scenes were cool. The reason why I feel like I wasn't really like exclaiming about it is because every week I was watching it, they were going to a different part for a different fight, so there was no continuity. So I was thinking like, oh, I have to watch this.
Yeah,
and
I
now
hear
I have to
that.
now go and watch
I get
that.
that.
And I have to,
I get that.
But watching it in one sitting, I can imagine like juicy.
Brother,
So,
yeah, hella juicy. Guys, shut up for a second.
Girls, listen up.
As you know, your boys love a side hustle.
We do.
This podcast in itself started off as a side hustle.
It did indeed.
And if you know your boys can be laissez-faire at times.
We can.
We don't like admin, especially financial admin. And it's just long and it's boring.
It is.
But you guys don't need to worry about that.
Factual.
Because there is such a thing as Anna.
Tell me more.
So Anna is a business account that helps manage your financial admin as well.
Okay.
So imagine this for a second.
Talk to me.
You've got a business account that can sort your invoices, can remind you when you need to pay HMRC,
Raw.
can remind you when to do your taxes, can do your taxes for you.
Okay, we're talking.
Yeah, bro.
Anna.
We're cooking. Anna's it.
Anna, sign me up.
Yeah,
We're
little
talking.
financial assistant in your
back
pocket.
pocket.
In your back pocket.
Say less. So speaking of taxes, Anna uses AI to handle all of that for you. You know that? Because I've been doing a bit of my research as well. Did you know that? You did know that?
Obviously I knew
that.
that.
So we're locked in.
We're locked in,
We're locked
bro.
into Anna.
You think I'm just chatting about stuff?
Okay, we're locked into Anna. We're locked into Anna. Okay, say less.
So guys, what you need to do
Talk to me.
is sign up for Anna, unleash your business side to see how easy managing your business finances can be.
Use code SHITS33, that's SHXTS33 for 3 months free when you sign up. Guys, follow our link to open the business account with Anna and get 3 months free using code SHITS33.
Right guys, we're gonna take a very, very, very quick break to talk about your beard and to talk about your balls with Manscaped.
Let's do it.
Okay, so fellas, listen up. Do you want your grooming routine to be a one and done deal? Rhetorical question. Obviously, you do.
Obviously.
Well, the days of using the same trimmer for your face and your private parts are over, thanks to our friends at Manscaped. They've come up with the ultimate package to keep your hairs trimmed from 12 to 6. Introducing the Beard and Balls Bundle, featuring the Lawnmower 5.0 and the Beard Hedger. A trimmer for the moneymaker and another for the boys downstairs.
Let's go.
Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code SNG.
Sierra, November, Golf.
At manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping. Pay attention. One more time. The code is SNG.
Sierra, November, Golf.
Website is manscaped.com.
Let's go.
For the premium grooming experience, trust Manscaped.
Yes, sir.
Right. The next recommendation, which is a rogue one I didn't expect to be a thing. Yellowstone. It's on
Paramount.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah. I've not seen it, but I've seen it. Yeah. Really?
I watched it on the plane home the other day. I'd rinsed all the movies. Because I also watched Challengers, which is okay.
I'll watch that on the plane.
What did you think? It's okay, right?
It's okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's cool, but I expected a bit more.
Yeah.
Were you
I
left
remember,
a bit like, a bit
I was a bit
empty
like,
after?
first of all, not to give too many spoilers, I hated that they didn't finish that match at the end.
Yeah.
That fucking pissed me off.
Yeah, it was just...
It's what the whole movie's based around.
The movie just...
Yeah. It just ends. I heard... it was what I found interesting about Challengers, though, is that, like, I'm pretty sure Zendaya, like, wrote and directed it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know about directed, but I'm pretty sure she wrote it.
Produced by Zendaya.
Produced,
Yeah,
okay,
she
sorry, she
produced it.
produced it.
Yeah.
And she starred in it. Considering that, I found it quite interesting the role she plays in it, considering she produced it herself.
Okay.
Because she plays a role which isn't too actually dissimilar to a lot of the lore that people put around her. Basically, a lot of people love to chat shit to her about, like, her and Tom Holland,
Yeah.
and her and Timothy Chalamet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm locked in.
she's
I'm
done
with you.
interviews before where people will be like, "Oh, so who's the better kisser on screen, Tom or Timothy?" Like, Tom's her man.
Stop, man.
Tom's her man, and then like
Yeah.
obviously Timothy's just like fucking on screen man.
Yeah.
And Tom's also her on screen man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was interesting that she did that in Challengers, because in Challengers she's basically. Are you gonna watch it or no?
I'll watch it.
Okay, well, I
you
won't
can,
say
you can, No, you can.
All right, cool.
I'm not that invested.
Yeah,
You can
all right,
watch
bet.
it.
So basically, the plot is obviously around tennis.
Yeah.
She was like an up and coming like tennis star, and she injured herself, and she basically has this. There's these two guys who are best friends. It's basically it's like two guys that are best friends, and like they're best friends, and they're also tennis players, and they're also brilliant at tennis. And she basically says they both want to fuck her, and she says basically early on, they have like, what was it, the youth, like the juniors US Open finals against each other
Okay.
the next day.
Yeah, because they're usually a team.
Yeah, they just won doubles, and then they're doing singles, and they both made it to the final, and they're playing each other. And basically, she said, whoever wins gets my number. So there's one of them who's like, one of them basically is just like, he's talented, he is like lazy, he's a joker, like he doesn't take himself serious. And then the other one's like a hard worker, stringent, like, but always, so yeah, it's
Ari?
the second guy, Mike, who plays a guy called Art Donaldson.
Oh, Oz. Okay.
And then the next one over from him, Josh O'Connor,
Yeah.
who plays Patrick Zwake. They're the two best friends.
Okay.
And essentially, it just follows their careers. Whereas like Josh, he goes pro really, really, really early, really young, and just struggles because he's so lazy and all this kind of stuff. He struggles to like achieve true greatness, but he's incredibly talented. And then you've got Art, who is a hard worker, also very talented. And early on, him and Zendaya and Patrick, the guy with the brown hair,
Yeah.
they do a thing. Basically, she gets injured, they break up, and Art kind of just like slides in there. So they end up, her and Art end up getting married, but he has no fire in his belly. He's talented, but he has no fire in his belly.
Okay.
And brother, when I say basically the boys stop being best friends, Zendaya cheats on Art with fucking Patrick. Cheats on him.
Okay.
Over the course of like 8 years, cheats on him like 2 or 3 times, innit? And it's heart-wrenching when she does it.
Damn.
Heart-wrenching.
Damn.
Imagine, yeah, because how do I put this so it really, really brings it home? Imagine me and you, right?
Yeah.
Imagine me and you in a situation, and I'm like, it's probably the opposite, but for the sake of it, let's say I'm super straight-laced. I want like stability, a family, and all this stuff, and I offer this to the love of my life. You're the kind of guy who like, maybe you met her at a party one time, you were just a bit chirpsy, you're just a bit of a playboy, like you fuck around and all stuff. She doesn't take you serious. You don't have much money, you're not, like, but you're just like a cheeky, funny, fuck around guy. We're best friends. We kind of grow apart, and then but you have big dick energy.
Okay.
And you intermittently fuck my wife with just big dick energy. I give her everything.
Yeah.
On paper,
Yeah.
I'm like the perfect guy.
Yeah.
But there's something about you she can't resist.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just your haphazardness.
Yeah.
That you just roll in there, on like a wagwan, you're looking fine. And then she can't help it. And she hates that she likes you.
Yeah, yeah,
She never
yeah.
admits that she likes you.
Yeah.
She's very just like, my man, my man, my man. Who the fuck do you even think you are?
But
And
you double
just-
down.
Yeah,
Double
you
down,
just
yeah.
sit there and smile at her because you know. And then you fuck her and dip.
Jesus.
And that keeps happening.
Nah, it's not okay.
And because I love her so much, I glimpsed it one time.
And you charged it.
I didn't say nothing.
Mentally, you charged it.
Yeah. So there's one thing, yeah? So basically the plot is, he's got no fire in his belly. He just wants to retire, be with Zendaya, have their child, and just be married. And just, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Patrick has never achieved the greatness he thinks he deserves.
Yeah.
And he's chasing it.
Yeah.
So essentially, Zendaya is so, she plays tennis vicariously through her husband.
Okay.
Because she never got to make it.
Okay.
She plays tennis for him. So when she sees that, like, he doesn't have that fire, she resents him. And there's something that she finds attractive about Patrick, even because he has so much fire for it, but he's just not serious. So basically the whole movie is based around like their backstory, and then Art is very successful in tennis. Patrick is not, but Patrick always beats Art when they play.
Okay.
Even though Art has like achieved way more in his career, whenever they actually play,
Yeah.
Art's never managed to beat Patrick, and it's all a mindset thing.
Okay.
He's not Art's actually better than him.
Yeah.
And Zendaya says it from when they're kids.
Yeah.
You're better than him, but he manages to get into your head. The same way he gets into Zendaya's head and
Yeah.
manages to
Yeah.
keep fucking her.
Yeah.
He gets in Art's head and just in terms of like, he little bros him all the time. And Zendaya's like, find your fire, find your fire, find your fire.
Fight back.
And basically, spoiler alert, when they're playing, they managed to play, and this is the first time they've played as professionals together.
Okay.
And the only reason they play is because Art's lost so much confidence and so much fire that Zendaya's like, let's just do a baby tournament. Just before the US Open, let's do a baby little tournament, get your confidence going, and then we can go into the US Open like with confidence. Patrick, because his career's not flourished, these little baby tournaments are all he has. So he pulls up to the baby tournament, and then they see each other, and they haven't seen each other in years. And when they were younger, because Patrick and Zendaya were doing a thing first,
Okay.
and Patrick was like, I'm not telling you anything about this relationship because I know you like her and all this kind of stuff. I don't want to hurt you. So Art's like, nah, tell me. You have to tell me. So basically, Art has a very specific tennis serve.
Okay.
So
I just remember.
yeah,
that.
it's a very specific tennis serve. And he always puts the ball in the little, you know, where the handle connects to the actual racket.
Yeah.
That little space there.
Yeah.
Before he serves, he always puts the handle there.
Yeah.
So Art says to Patrick, right, just tell me this. If you fucked her, serve serve like me. Put the thing in there. Or Patrick says, oh, I'll serve like you if I fucked her. And if I didn't, I'll serve like me. So then their signal from then was putting the ball in the middle thing. And then they'll make eye contact.
Yeah.
So in their last match, it's so juicy the way it happens. They're playing.
Yeah.
Zendaya's watching, and she's thinking, you have to beat this Patrick guy. You have to beat him. Like, he's been in your head all along. She thinks that Art doesn't know that he's that he's been like trying to ting all this kind of stuff. And the funny thing is, they fucked the night before that tournament.
Patrick and Zendaya.
They fucked the night before that tournament. So when they're playing, it's getting tense.
Yeah.
And Art's just like losing a bit. It's getting intense. You can see the embers are burning a little bit, and it's looking like Patrick, good old Patrick's, come back again with his mind games. Art can't find that fire. He sees himself as lower than Patrick, even though he's achieved more than Patrick.
Yeah.
Brother, they're playing. And then towards the end, just to put salt in the wound, Patrick looks at him and does that.
He puts the ball in the thing.
Yeah. Art says, fuck off. Straight face, fuck off. Zendaya doesn't understand.
Yeah.
So she's like, what's going on? And he's like, swear, big man.
Yeah.
Patrick serves, Art doesn't move. The ball goes flying past, Art don't move, bro. Squares up. It's a swear. Yeah? Say less. They play tennis after that. They play tennis after that.
Sailor. This is the movie you said it was average. You're locked.
Yeah, because they end the film 10 seconds. They end the film. When they start playing tennis, they cut the film there.
Okay.
It was juicy.
Anticlimactic. Say less.
Oh, they play tennis after that.
Say less. Okay. Is this... Sorry to cut you off. Is this the movie where they had that camera shot where they throw the ball in the air and the camera went round?
Useless.
Really?
That is the movie, and they were bigging it up. And it was just the most useless thing.
Wait, the angle where when they're hitting it, you're the ball.
Yeah.
I found it quite interesting.
I can see why you would.
And I was also actually trying to figure out how they did it.
Yeah.
I think it's a 360 camera, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they made
weird.
a big deal about like, oh,
it's cool, though.
This has never been shot like this and all this kind of stuff. But like,
it's in it for 2 seconds, though.
Yeah, they did. It was. I was looking out for it the whole film. They did it twice for like a couple seconds each, and I didn't. It's not that I thought it was bad. I just didn't think it, because they bigged it up, I was expecting something.
It didn't bring anything
and I
to
was
the
like,
table.
oh, it doesn't actually bring much. And you can't see what's happening because the ball's just spinning like that.
Okay.
You can basically make out like some figures and stuff like that. You can't see the match.
Yeah.
But
she's a fucking psychopath, though. There's one scene where, like, it's not even a spoiler, but she's literally like riding him. And she's just like, you need to work on your backhand. And he's like, what the fuck are you doing?
She only talks about tennis.
Art. She's riding Art.
No, she's riding back. This is when they were together. She's riding Patrick.
Okay.
And she was like, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you need to do that.
Literally, like, whilst fucking, and he's just like, are you serious?
Yeah, like, stop.
Stop this.
Oh my God.
He's like, why are you talking about tennis? She was like, what the fuck else am I going to talk about?
Facts. I'm living vicariously with both of you.
Yeah, it was, I'm not going to lie, I was locked into the movie, but I just think it could have been a lot better.
Okay, cool. You said you have one more
I have
recommendation?
one more recommendation.
Okay. But yeah, that's Monkey Man is me tonight.
Monkey Man's amazing.
Yeah.
I've watched 2 episodes of Yellowstone.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
yes. I forgot
It's
about that.
it's giving like Succession.
Okay.
Yeah, so it basically revolves from I know there's a few seasons of it. The first episode is an hour and a half. It was juicy.
Say less.
Basically, it's based around, is it Kevin Costner, the lead? Yeah. Based around him, he owns like 30,000 acres of land
Okay.
in Montana.
Called Yellowstone, I'm assuming?
Yeah, the Yellowstone Ranch.
Okay.
And obviously he's caked.
Yeah.
He's got all this land, and he's like
Yeah.
a powerful figure in that community.
Yeah.
And he's got kids, and like all his kids, it's very similar to Succession, where like all his kids have roles in their adult lives that only he allows them to have that. So like, for example, one of his sons is a lawyer, but he's only a lawyer to help with the ranch. Like everything revolves around the family, everything revolves around the ranch.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's actually, I'm enjoying, I've only seen 2 episodes of it. I'm enjoying it. And it's just like not a lot of politics, but it's like, basically it's all about like, this land is all we have.
Yeah.
And there's loads of like battles he's trying to fight.
Yeah.
About people trying to like either do this with his land or take his land or sell his land or do this or do that or do this. And he's trying to constantly like battle.
Yeah.
It's good.
Fair play.
And I had heard it was good.
Okay.
5 seasons, fucking hell.
5,
Fair play.
yeah.
Yeah, I had heard it was good before, but like I see a cowboy hat and I'm like, I don't think so.
I hear that.
But that's the beauty about being on the plane sometimes. You've got fuck all else to do.
Valid.
So I put it on and I was like, bro, I really enjoyed it. 8.7 out of 10 on IMDb.
Okay.
It's good, bro. There's one scene in there
Yeah.
turned me on. Fuad. I'm just gonna put my hands up, bro. Turned me on.
Okay.
The daughter?
Yeah.
It's a slight spoiler, but
Yeah.
it's very, very, very early on. So
Okay, it's not really a spoiler,
It's not
yeah.
really a spoiler.
Yeah.
One of the guys, Rip, the third guy in,
Yeah.
he's like, he works for John, the main guy.
Yeah.
But he's this bad guy. You know, every mob boss has like a guy who gets his hands dirty.
Yeah, cleans up.
Yeah, Rip gets the hands dirty.
Okay.
He does the shit no one else can do.
Okay.
The daughter, Beth, the second one,
Yeah.
there's one scene in there, yeah, where Rip's looking for John, walking through the house. Beth is in there. And she's like, oh, my dad's not here. And he's like, all right, bet. She's wearing just like a dressing gown. As he's about to leave, he turns around to say bye to her. Dressing gown's undone. It's undone. And he's like, what are you doing, man? And she's like, nothing, bro. Like, nothing. I'm not doing anything. At the end of the day, she was like, what are you doing? Because you can either, out of the blue, by the way, you can either you can either carry on with your day doing what you're doing, or you can fuck me. That's what she said. You can either walk down the hallway like you just were, or you can fuck me.
My heart will triple beat.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, dum-dum-dum.
Same, bro.
Oh my God.
Same, bro. I think the change in blood pressure will make me dizzy. The change in blood pressure will give me vertigo.
I have to grab furniture.
Bro, it'll give me vertigo. My heart won't know which way to pump. To my brain and my cock, bro. It wouldn't know which way to pump. It would make me dizzy.
Yeah.
You can fuck me. Bro, next scene, he's banging her. Yeah. When I say bang, they're banging,
Yeah,
bro. Like, I'm saying he's got her face, like she's sat on like the fireplace or whatever.
Okay.
And he's got her face smushed like this against the wall.
Yeah.
He's railing her, bro. Fuck. And I was like, this is my dream.
Fuck.
Yo!
Fuck.
This is my dream.
I already know that's gonna cause some drama in the ranch.
Bro, to be fair, it's interesting as well, yeah, because I basically after that, she gives an insight to say that like this is not their first rodeo. Like they've been fucking, but she just wants cock from him. She doesn't want anything else. So she turns to him. After that, he loses himself in the tom.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, let's go for a drink later. Let's do
Yeah,
that. She
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
And she was like, you always ruin it. Do you know what she said? You always fucking ruin it. And then she said, you know what as well? I always, every time, like, she said something along the lines of, I'm paraphrasing, but she basically said, the nostalgia in me always makes me remember your dick's bigger than it is. And then I remember. And she walks off.
Wow.
I was like, I'm not hearing that. Especially when I've just nutted and I'm vulnerable.
Vulnerable's the word.
Yeah, when I'm vulnerable, because he didn't even get undressed. So his trousers are his ankles. His trousers and boxers are at his ankles. He's got his bare ass out trying to clean up. And she's like, I always remember your dick to be bigger than it is. Must be the nostalgia. I couldn't hear that.
Wow. He needs to stop ruining it.
Yeah, facts.
He needs to stop
fuck her and
ruining
dip,
it.
bro.
Yeah, but
because you got a good situation.
I know, but
I know.
Yeah, sometimes
I
you
know.
want more.
I know you need more.
because you're perfect for me.
Fam, we belong together.
Fuck,
And
and
you can't just,
you man.
you can't just keep giving me fantastic pussy and expect me to just act like I don't care, because I do care. I love you.
I want you and this ranch.
Yes, bro. I want it all. I want it all, bro.
I might have to lock in.
Oh.
I might have to lock in.
Yeah, it's good.
I have to apologize about something. It's not that deep.
Oh, okay.
But I made a statement a few episodes, God knows how many episodes ago now. We spoke about this yesterday. I don't know if you remember. I slated Party Next Door #4.
Oh, thank God, yes. I'm glad you brought this up because I forgot. You did mention it yesterday and I forgot about it, and I'm ready for this conversation.
Yeah. So, God knows how many episodes ago, I said, well, James said he was listening to Party Next Door 4, and I was like, you know what? Don't like the album, terrible, it's not like his old stuff, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And I think I remember you saying, oh, it must have just been the mood you were listening to in, or maybe just it wasn't the right time, or blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no. Heard all that song and dance before. It's terrible, it's terrible, it's terrible. It's terrible. I hate it. So, when we were in America, it was around the time, like, I like to pack early, so I know that I'm sorted, I don't need to rush, blah, blah, because I like I prioritize my sleep. Yeah. Yeah. I prioritize my sleep. So for some reason, my mind went to PND, but I didn't go PND, let me play number 4. I just went to PND, hit shuffle, and press play. Obviously, it brought back the memories of all his old stuff, and like, because I was a huge Party Next Door fan. So I was thinking, fucking hell, this motherfucker had bangers.
Yeah, bro.
Bangers.
Yeah,
and I'm just there,
bro.
I'm just dancing, folding my clothes, just dancing. And then I'm hearing songs I've never really heard before. And you know them ones where you run to your phone and like, what is that?
Yeah, 100%.
So I've got 4, I think I can read them off from here. 4 main ones that stuck with me. Lose My Mind.
Yep.
Make It in the Morning.
Yep.
I think Stuck in My Ways.
Yep.
And Keep Going. There's one more. There is one more that's on my liked. Jesus Wept. It's unfair how good it is. Is it For Certain?
It better be For Certain. I
Lose My
love For
Mind,
Certain.
Stuck in My Ways, Make It in the Morning. No, Sorry, But I'm Outside. For Certain hasn't reached the thingy, but
I love For Certain.
probably because I'm not deep. I'm deep in the other ones more than I'm deep in that one. But those 4, yeah.
Bro, every morning I'm there just lose my mind.
Yeah. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here.
Bro, y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
Yeah, tune,
Fucking
man.
2 bitches at one time.
Tune.
One half Spanish and one half white.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, it's a good album.
It's
a good album.
On my body.
So I apologize. I take
All
it.
good,
It's
bro.
just the way, again, he glides on these beats, bro.
When she's on that Molly.
It's so good. It's actually so good. So
I'm glad, bro,
I take
because
it all
I
back.
fucking love it.
Yeah.
When I first heard it, I charged it. I was like, I'm not feeling this at all.
Yeah.
You're swindling us with the album art.
Yes.
You gave us that album art thinking, oh, this is gonna hit.
Yes.
And we haven't seen you in years.
Yes.
And then I breezed through it the first ever time, and I was like, nah, not feeling it. And then randomly, Spotify was just gifting me tracks.
Okay.
Before I added anything I liked, I was just
Okay.
going on like a random playlist, and I think For Certain was on there. Stuck in My Ways. Her Old Friends I like as well.
Okay.
And a few other ones. And I was like, I think it was like similar. Once you hit 4 bangers on an album, you're like, this is a good album.
This is a good album. Hold my hands up.
Yeah, this is a good album.
I can't remember which one. It's one of the liked ones I've said. He's saying stuff along the lines of, she got diamond in her ear, diamond in her ear, even gonna... when he says that, I'm thinking, come on, man, this bangs. This bangs,
it
bro.
does bang. It fucking does bang,
Bangs,
bro.
bro. So yeah.
I'm really happy you said that.
I take it back, man. But yeah, PND, man.
Right,
What
before
guy.
you finish, you said you got some United stuff to talk about. Get off your chest.
So, the climax of this episode, right? Man United, well, first of all, I'm happy the Premier League season is back. The Premier League started at a perfect time because we had landed back from America on the Thursday. The Premier League started on the Friday. Our game was the first game of the Premier League season. It was a Friday, 8 p.m. I was like, okay, boom, let's see what our new signings have to offer, to bring to our table. So we've signed, I think, 5 people in pivotal positions where we've needed them, right? And our first game was against Fulham at home. It was a scrape of a win with our new striker coming on at like 80th minute, scoring like the 87th.
Okay.
It was a scrape of a win, but...
What's your manager situation? Has that changed at all?
No. We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get there.
All right, cool,
So-
cool. I know nothing.
Yeah, cool. We'll get there. So, Eric Ten Hag is his name. Well, after that match, I was like, this isn't convincing, but I'm still happy with the 3 points because it's a good way to start the season, you know? Momentum, motivation, yada, 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 yada. Right. Now, our second game is against Brighton, and Brighton are at home, we're away. We lose that game 2-1, but the way we play is better than I've expected us in the past, in the previous season. And we actually started to win that game 2-1, but the last goal got called offside, and then Brighton won it in the last, one of the last minutes. So it was unfortunate, but we could have and should have done better. We actually had 2 goals given offside. So we could have won the game, potentially won the game 3-1, but it was given offside. Neither here nor there. Right, so yesterday, obviously this episode comes out today. Yesterday, we were in Sweden. I couldn't watch the game, so I tried to stream on my phone. United at home versus Liverpool. Those that know. That is Clash of the Titans, biggest rivalry, but I think it's a bigger rivalry than Man U City.
Oh, damn, okay.
Yeah, Scousers and Manchester, they hate each other.
Yeah,
when it comes to the football,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
hate each other. And we're at home, and we have started we've started our new signings in the right positions, and we're like, okay, let's see what we do at home in front of the new lights, the new-ish stadium, and the new owners. So, from the stream I'm watching, the first 10 minutes, we're playing decent football. Like, we're passing, possession, tiki-taka, boom, boom. I'm thinking, hey, United, don't ginger me too much.
Yeah.
I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Say less. Right, boom.
I can already see. Dread. I can already see. I can see the score.
Yeah, say less. Yeah. The score. Spoiler alert, we lost 3-0. Yeah, we lost 3-0. I'm thinking, yeah, we're playing all right. Cool. A mistake happens and they end up scoring, but luckily enough, Liverpool's goal got called offside. They're like, okay, cool. We're calm. We're calm. And I've said this to you, or I've said this to us, you. During last season, I've been talking about Casemiro.
You have.
How he is, or has been, such a pivotal player in Real Madrid, for Brazil, and I would say some stages of his first season at United. He made 2 blunders that caused Liverpool to score 2 goals. So he's a central defensive midfielder. So his position is just in front of our 4 defenders. He is the spine to either A, help us attack forward, or B, protect the defense. There are times where this guy would hold on to the ball way too much or give a dead pass away. This happened twice. Casemiro lost the ball twice in the first half. They scored twice from that goal.
Okay.
From that point, I charged the stream. Because apart from it frustrating me, the stream wasn't good enough anyway. So I was like, I'm not even going to watch a haphazard United match. I'm just going to charge the whole thing. I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm sitting there, just hoping and praying, like, because I've got the notifications on my phone. If I see a Sky Sports notification, I'm thinking, oh, please be United. And it was a guy called Luis Diaz. He's there. He plays left wing. He scored twice in the first half of them. I was thinking, damn, and it was back to back as well. Damn. So yeah, it was at Old Trafford as well. It's so jarring.
I'm sorry, G.
So jarring, and it's
3-0.
3-0 at home is brazy. What's annoying is the delusion that of what Erik ten Hag says, like post-match, and it's like how he's reverting back to last season or the last couple of seasons or his tenure in United. He's won 2 trophies in 2 seasons. He's saying behind Man City, we as United have won more trophies than anyone else. So basically telling all the reporters to shut up. And I'm thinking, I get where you're coming from, but that's the wrong argument right now.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about today's performance, big man.
We want to win matches.
We want to win matches. We're not talking about medals and honours we've won last 2 seasons.
Yeah, fuck that. We're here to win
we've
games.
signed 5-6 people. We've scored 1 goal in 3 games. 2 goals in 3 games. What are we on? What are we talking about, big man? Yes, we have injuries. Everyone has injuries. But I was saying this to Toby not too long ago. I feel like, there's a guy called, you might know him, Ruud van Nistelrooy. He used to play for United back a day.
Oh, I remember. That's when I supported United.
Yeah.
That's when I was.
That was the United.
That was my childhood.
Yeah, that was the United.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, solidarity was there.
Wow, Van Nistelrooy was my hero. That guy could score. Fuck, that's my childhood.
Couldn't he Dutch king. Anyway. He is now
Chin
our
on him as well.
Yeah. He is now our assistant manager.
Oh, okay.
So he just won under Erik ten Hag.
Oh man, Hall of Famer.
My prophecy is they're gonna let Erik ten Hag go soon, and
bring
they're
up
just
Van
gonna
Nistelrooy?
bump up Van Nistelrooy because he understands he knows. I think he knows how to galvanize the team. Purely because he's an ex-player.
Yeah,
he's won for United.
respect.
He's got respect. He's got respect of the fans. He understands what he's doing because he was a striker.
Yeah.
You know, so there are certain things where you can see like, okay, boom, managerial change can bring about greatness. And that happens with pretty much almost every Premier League team. If you change your manager, you're expecting a change. And when you do change your manager, the first game that they do play is always very, very insightful and good to watch as the fan of the team or as a neutral. It's always fun to see. I saw a tweet. It must have been yesterday because it was post the Liverpool loss. Someone said, obviously, for context, they can fire managers at any given point. But sometimes they give you to Christmas just to see how you're going, or if it's just after Christmas, they leng you off.
Yeah.
So, man said, forget Christmas, this Donny ain't gonna make it to Halloween.
Who said that?
It was a tweet.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
tweet.
it was a tweet.
Yeah.
He's not gonna make it to Halloween. That's next month.
Damn.
Not gonna make it to Halloween. I was like, it's plausible. Because 3 games in, scored 2 goals, 1-1, 3 points. I think we're 14th in the table.
Yikes, bro.
All of our peers are winning.
Yikes.
All of our peers are winning. And this is the same story I've been preaching since last season. I can't die like this.
14th.
14th, James.
After 3 games.
3 games.
I'm sorry, bro. That's vile.
It is vile.
I'm sorry.
It is vile.
Well, one thing I would like to say is,
Yeah.
is touch wood, it can only go up from here. And I know we've been doing this show for a long time now. Touch wood again, just to make sure. We've been doing this show for a long time now, and as you should, as a red bleeding United supporter, you set expectations for every season.
Facts.
This season you haven't done that. And it's clearly for the best. Every season you come in and be like, we're going to win and here's why. And I appreciate you being present in the moment and just saying it as it is. And you're disappointed and you deserve to be disappointed. But I'm hoping, yes, it's up from here.
It has to be, man, because all I'm doing is hoping and praying at the moment because I can't remember the last time before a United kickoff where I was confident, regardless of who we play. Because the Premier League is so tough. It's been getting tougher every year.
Yeah, I've heard.
Every single year. So regardless of who you play, I'm thinking, oh, they might spin us today, you know?
That's a horrible way.
Brother!
That's a horrible way to experience sport. Every weekend.
Every week. I'm looking at the lineup thinking, on paper, we should clean up. But on the other hand, the team are facing, they've got ballers.
Speaking of, this is way out. When it was happening, we weren't recording, so I couldn't speak it. It's happened a while ago. That's how I feel in the UFC now. It doesn't happen every week. It happens once a year, maybe twice a year.
Yeah.
With my brother and favorite fighter of all time, fucking Stylebender. I can't go through this anymore.
When's the last time he fought?
2 weeks ago,
Okay.
and he lost.
Okay. He's not got the belts anymore. He lost them last year or earlier this year, no?
I can't anymore.
Who did he lose against?
Right,
Dricus
so-
Duplessis.
Duplessis.
Say less.
So basically, right? Israel Adesanya, my boy,
Yeah.
my favorite fighter of all time.
Yeah.
Ride or die, yeah. His career has been sensational in the UFC.
Yeah.
His love of anime again is sensational.
Yeah.
His just style and everything, his technique, like he's my favorite fighter. And again, like how you felt in like Manu glory days, is you just turn up and expect a dub.
Yeah, expect victory.
Yeah, you
Always.
expect victory.
Always,
And you're just like, you're not even wondering, oh, I hope he wins. It's just,
Yeah.
how fast are we going to win?
Yeah, how many goals are we going to score?
How much are we going to win by here?
Yeah.
Brother. So obviously he fought the first bad loss. He was the middleweight champion for ages.
Yeah.
He was reigning supreme for ages.
Yeah.
No one could touch him. It was becoming a joke. So then I told you they had to recruit that fucking Brazilian bastard. What the fuck is his name again now?
Pierre
It's Alex
Pereira.
Alex Pereira.
Pereira, yeah,
well done.
P something, yeah.
They got him in there to take my boy out, and he did take my boy out, and I nearly cried. But then they had the rematch, and it was one of the best comeback stories of all time.
Okay.
So Starbender, bang, got it again. Gassed. Then out of nowhere, he fights Sean Strickland, who's been like a strong competitor in the middleweight for years. To this day, I've not watched that fight, and I refuse to watch that fight.
Okay.
Because Strickland put a workshop on my boy.
Really?
A workshop.
That's when you say you refuse to watch it. That's how I feel when United lose and I watch Match of the Day. I fast forward that bit.
I skipped through the highlights.
Yeah, I fast forward that bit.
And I couldn't believe what I saw. I've not watched that fight, and I refuse to watch that fucking fight.
Damn.
It was, oh my God, it was horrid.
Damn.
This now, so then Sean Strickland then gets smacked up by Duplessis. And they've had a bit of rivalry. They've had Stylebender and Duplessis have had a bit of rivalry because Duplessis is South African.
Yes.
And he said he made a comment a little while ago, basically saying all the African champions at that time. There was 3 African champions.
Oh yeah.
Stylebender,
Usman
and Ngannou.
Yeah.
And none of them live in Africa. So at the time, he was like, "It's time for a real African to have." He's like, basically said something along the lines of like, "It's time for a real African to have the belt and bring the thing home to Africa." So Stylebender's like, "Swear, real African? Are you mad, bro?" So they had this whole rivalry for ages.
Yeah.
So this fight's been cooking for like over a year now.
Okay.
And then I expected my boy to go in there. I know he's had a rocky couple years now with all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, let's go get this belt back once and for all. Because it's too much back and forth, back and forth.
So obviously, not obviously, but Duplessis prior to this match was already the champion.
So yeah, so Stylebender's coming in, lost to Strickland.
Yeah.
He's now down. He's lost to Strickland, so he's down. Then Strickland loses the belt. Then Strickland gets the belt. Strickland loses the belt. Duplessis is now the champion.
I see. Okay.
So when they were having this beef, Duplessis wasn't even the champion.
I'm with you. Okay.
Alex Pereira's moved up to light heavyweight now.
Okay.
And he's doing stuff over there. He's a champion, and it's scary.
Okay.
He's doing stuff over there.
Okay.
So he's doing his thing over there. He's left the middleweight division alone, and we're all grateful for it.
We're all like,
we're all one of them ones where it's like, my boy smacked you up.
Yeah.
But please just go.
Yeah.
You did what you came to do. Just leave us alone. It's too much.
Yeah.
So he's gone up to light heavyweight, and he's just been starching everyone up there. So we've got our division back. Strickland fucking did something unforgivable to my boy, but we're like, all right, cool. He's not the champion anymore anyway. We don't have to deal with that anymore.
Yes, okay.
So, Izzy, let's get in there. Let's get our head right. Let's deal with this guy who's talking smack on Africa now.
Put some pause on him.
Let's put some pause on him and get a belt back. It's time, bro. It's time.
Yeah.
He went in there, and that was it was in Australia, I think they fought as well, which I'm pretty sure was when he first won his belt. Stylebender first won his belt in Australia. So this was a big deal.
Okay.
And my boy went in there, trained well, executed well, and he was putting on a clinic. And I was like, we're back to regular viewership.
Yeah.
Let's go, Izzy.
Okay.
Put this boy in his grave.
Yeah.
Third or fourth round, I can't remember.
Yeah.
They had a little tussle. Everything was fine. Had a little tussle. DDP put my boy in a rear naked choke. I said, get out! Get out
You're
of it!
screaming at the TV.
Yeah, get out of it! Because that's not his strong suit. He can take care of himself.
Yeah.
But wrestling and grappling is not his strong suit.
Yeah.
So as soon as I saw it with that arm around his neck, I said, Izzy, please get out of there! Get out of there! Brother, it was locked on tight. And my boy tapped, man. He tapped. And again, we have to go through this. We have to go through this again, bro.
Yeah.
This rise to glory again, bro. And he's getting further and further away from it.
Yeah.
And what pissed me off even more is the next day, the South African community were in my DMs talking shit.
Really?
Bro, because they know I love Izzy.
Okay.
They said DDP, fuck you. Bare South African flags. And this is, I hadn't even had time to like process what happened. I'm opening my DMs, DDP, fuck you. Me!
What did I do?
I'm a fan of the sport. Man said, fuck you, bro. Bare SA flags. And I was like, and I love South Africa.
Facts.
Come on, man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Bro, it upset me.
What was his post-match like review analysis?
He was a very humble in defeat.
Okay.
He always is.
Yeah, to be
This is why we love him, man.
Yeah.
He was very humble in defeat, gave all the props to Duplessis,
Yeah.
and I was just like, but I just can't anymore.
Yeah.
I can and I will continue to, but
I just can't.
it's really I'm in the position now where I like now what? Every fight I have to be scared?
Yep.
Is there no comfort?
Yeah.
Can't I enjoy a main event and just be like, this is a fun Sunday evening. This is how I like to spend my evenings.
At least it's not weekly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. This is twice a year for me.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
weekly's impossible. I couldn't see him go through that every week.
Every week.
No, that's impossible. I would jump in the ring. I'll say enough is enough.
Yeah, it's
I
a
can't
lot,
sit
man.
through this anymore.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, thank you for sticking around, guys. That's the end of the show.
That's the end of the show.
That was a very, very good episode.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I enjoyed that one a lot. Laughed a lot. Hope you guys did too. But yeah,
Level
that's about
up.
it. Gang, gang, gang.